Let me verify. You're good. And fast. We're going to sneak off and poo. Oh. I'm gonna get in something more comfortable first though. I was crawling around under the trailer. The sinking toilet, I thought that I would find it and find the problem. But I did not. I think I definitely found the pipe. Because that's got to be a thick pipe. Yeah. I couldn't see up in there. It looked like there was minor water damage around the area. I really thought I could prop it up from underneath it. Something is. I thought it would be like obvious under there. Let's get some more light on. Must have been a straight guy. Knew you were going to get a show. I need to get a little exercise though. Yeah, that would be good. I don't normally wear underwear under my pajamas, but for YouTube PG-13 purposes, I won't. Oh, yeah. You know the thing. Oh. Something more comfy. I need more comfy clothes, like, like something that's for a guy, but it's, yeah. Like they have a male version of, like, I would love that. Like, yeah. We'll have to figure that out. Yeah. Okay, this is a little bit better. Well, there's that one that Andre gave me. That's really nice. And I like this for wearing out. Like, I think you're pretty fond of that too. I remember It's going to be yours to keep forever and ever, because it all uploads and saves. So we'll always have it. Even though it's live now. Not when you watch the rerun. Okay, let's see if we can get that view like we did last time. On my phone before. This is more zoomed in. I have to be careful. See, this is like the one time in the live stream that I wish it was from my phone instead of the computer. Computer's actually running okay now. But I had to go earlier, but yeah. Sad face. Later. No one else knows that. We have so much inside talk already. I don't want that light coming through on it. It looks so bright on the laptop. Oh, well, on the video, yeah, it can be blinding sometimes. But it was like kind of drizzling out earlier. It's been cloudy much of the day. Really comfortable out there. Yeah, it's still like some people they have trouble with the smoke. But yeah, it you see it in the sky, like it just looks hazy, and that's what it says on the weather. It says hazy. They got to put something there for it, like. But yeah, it just looks like makes it look kind of little overcast.
Huh? Wait, so we can't go back?
You have to.
What was the meeting? those days? No, it's not right to put it in the past tense. What is the meaning of those days?
Oh, so nice to be on the laptop so that I can lay back. But yeah, I just wish for those moments. I need to find a cord, plug my phone in. Better not be anybody expecting me to go out. I don't want to. Yeah, good. Nobody, because people overwhelm me. I do know that I got to go down to East Palestine to cut Justin's grass, but a lot of times we have a lovely live stream along the way.
Moments from now, I'll have to answer to everyone here. Did we make a mistake somewhere along the way? Or was it just some sort of destiny we couldn't avoid? March 11th, 2011. And the first few days after that, for me, no, for all of Japan, what is the meaning of those days? going as scheduled, sir. We'll have units 5 and 6 done very soon. And unit 4? We're done transferring the fuel into the pool, so we'll start replacing the shroud. Oh, Kirishita. Yeah? The Hanami, when's it happening? It's still being coordinated. But we started rehearsing already, sir. What for? Our song. There's a song. You also got a part. You're the station manager. Why am I singing? You're a bonehead, you know?
Uh, trying to think of where we were. I don't. I still have to wipe this computer though, because like, yeah, it's acting a little bit better now. I should be able to upload that one from yesterday. I took a nice poo for you yesterday. Oh, uh, yeah, like I was trying to put my stuff away, and then like I was trying to hold it so bad that and in time to get my camera. Um, yeah, like I messed my underwear, but they had holes in them anyway, so I threw them away. That's how badly I make sure that that I catch everything for you. And I know that you would do the same for me. That you are that devoted, and to be met with that kind of equal energy and enthusiasm is just off the charts. Um, yeah, and imagine the desire in person. Yeah, in addition to getting the toilet, um, like get a much better toilet. That's gonna be a pretty high priority. We're gonna get this old thing out of here that kind of creaks and drips. Yeah, so it's causing damage. So yeah, we got to get that. It's really many rewards, But yeah, then the thing over the back of the toilet, we got to get that out of there. That space has to be open for us. Like, yeah, I know they're kind of nice for decorations and stuff, but we gotta have that space open for kisses on the back of the neck. Yeah, it has to be open. That way you can sit back and have your neck kissed. So yes, I know like it would be nice to have some of those wonderful plaques from on Amazon, but well, they can go up on the wall behind it. But like, yeah, uh, yeah, I'm watching on Netflix. It's called The Days. Um, yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, like, because the premise for it is based on a true story of a real disaster that was horrible, and that was Fukushima. Um, yeah, this is supposed to be like, um, basically a fictional work, that they. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what they did with it, but here in America, you might have even heard of this, and you'll have to indicate with the like button. Have you ever heard of the pizza bomber? Hit the like button if you have. Okay. Well, there's a movie that. Well, first I'll tell you that the pizza bomber incident that happened here in Erie, actually, and yeah, a couple people were killed, and then they made a movie on it, and a lot of the locals and stuff around here, they boycotted the movie, um, because, like, someone was had made a fictional work on it. And the movie, I think it's like, can't remember what it's called. 60 minutes, or was it 30 minutes or less or something? I don't know, because that's like for like pizza delivery. Um, guaranteed, like, delivery time. Like, yeah. So it was like 30 minutes or less or something. I can't remember exactly what it was called, but yeah, a lot of people around here were upset. And yeah, Fukushima, that was pretty bad. I think in this movie they exaggerate it. That would be my guess. I I watch. I really do like sci-fi and utopian movies. They're I would say, in watching OA, which I did finish it. I finished it last night. Um, there's just this one scene. What, and like, yeah, because OA, or Original Angel, and they were like they were like five angels, but they were like people, and the one was her soulmate, and those there were a number of scenes in there that, like, I was like, God had me come and, like, watch this. I was just like, I don't know. I feel like I need to watch this, and yeah, the reason didn't come through really quickly, but a couple episodes into it, like, because at first I was just like, this is really weird. I don't know where they're going with this, and but I kind of like shows like that where the plot builds slowly, and like I said, coming into it, do you remember I said, it looked convenient, because I'm like, is okay, part one and part two, so it was like an hour and 10 minutes, and that's about what I had. So I was like, I'll watch part one of this show. It looks like it might be something kind of interesting. That's what happened. I remember, like, but I mean, it's pretty um, it's pretty plain that there's a message in there for us, confirming everything. It's just like in those moments, I feel superhuman, like I did that one night. Um, that God gave me all those abilities, because that's what really happened. They want to call it a manic episode. Why I never had a manic episode before then until that night. Um, yeah, like God has told me that He can utilize my brain when, well, oh, you know what it was kind of like. What it was kind of like that night. Ratatouille. Why did I always love that movie? Oh my gosh. Do you remember the scene where he was asleep and the rat was doing the dishes for him? Hit the like button, because I know you got to know that. And if and if I don't see it, you're not here right now, because I know that you know that movie. that that scene. Well, you have to be away then. Away. Oh, away. Nope, you there? You there now? Or are you having trouble with the like button?
Unit 1, emergency shutdown. Second unit, emergency shutdown. Unit 1, all control rods are inserted. Second unit, all control rods are inserted. Units 1 and 2, emergency shutdown confirmed. Unit 1 has lost external power. Second unit has lost external power as well. Understood. Units 1 and 2 have lost external power. MSIB closed. Second unit, MSIB closed. Unit 1, activating emergency diesel generator. Voltage is normal. Second unit, activating emergency diesel generator. Voltage is normal. Understood. Units 1 and 2 emergency generators activated. Okay. You alright? I'm okay. Doing fine, sir. I'm okay, sir. I'm fine. Hold on. Set off the fire alarm, okay? And check the monitoring post next. Yes, sir. Check the.
Yeah. What I was telling you. Okay, so do you know Ratatouille? Like I have loved that movie for a long time now. Yeah, and my ex, she knew that, so I have the DVD, and yeah, I really liked that from first time I saw it, and I was just gonna tell you, like, do you remember the scene in Ratatouille when what the heck's his name? It's the weed does that though. Linguine. That's all I can hear. Like the sous chef that. But yeah, when he's asleep and the rat was like washing the dishes for him. Essentially, what I'm telling you is that my body that night was kind of like a rag doll. And I asked the Holy Spirit to fill me and give me like superpowers, and um, that's exactly what happened. And I was seeing everything around me like almost like 4D, and scanning each person's face, and knowing people's thoughts. I knew exactly what to tell them, and they were like left like speechless. um yeah, so for about an hour that night, I was like being run by the Holy Spirit. And but then just kind of slowly everything went back to normal, and then I was so exhausted that I couldn't even do my job at all. Like, and literally was collapsed with exhaustion, because we don't even we're not even getting those signals that it takes for the body to like signal those needs to drink water, to get enough sleep. I would literally sleep off the cap of my Seroquel, basically, like that part that knocks you out, and you're capable of waking up like 3 hours later without. So you can nap on it, like where you're not sleeping, but you got to sleep at least like 3 hours. So you're capable of waking up after that. Like, so I was basically being sedated, instead of really sleeping. Oh, I dreamt though. You remember when yeah, like I jumped, and you were right there. I needed you to be right there. Yeah, your mother had thrown me across a room into a wall. I was hiding under your couch, the couch in your living room, and she caught us. I'm sorry. Yeah, you used to hit the like up button again. If yeah, I'm sorry if that she has traumatized you. I know. But I will protect you. Damn. Make sure she watches this later. moments were ruined by her parents' interruptions, I'm sure.
Reactor status, all right? Yes, sir. You knew.
Yeah, I didn't know if you. I hope you did catch that though. I know that she has. But things will be better someday. Like even with that, I promise you. Mr. CZ told me something today, and he said, "You can be sure of this. Like I can tell he is he was messaging me like under the influence of the Holy Spirit. I could tell. He phrased things exactly like I do. How do you explain that? He's from a different country. He has a totally different dialect. Like, and he typed a message that looked exactly like something I would type. And half those messages, oh no, I don't mean half, all of it that I wrote to your mother, that was Holy Spirit inspired. The Holy Spirit does not swear. I didn't swear once. I think I said it was it was something like ass or something. I don't know, dumbass or somewhere in there. Like somebody was a dumbass or something. I don't know, but that went through. And so yeah, like because that last message, the very last message that I left on Facebook was a hope of forgiveness and reconciliation someday. And that will be the last message that she will ever, and suddenly you will be free. But you have to be free a month before I get there. We will have to talk about that down the road because I don't want you to at all feel that you're alone in it, but that I'm here to guide you. And uh, once that transition is pretty quickly dealt with, someone will be on the phone with me very soon, I'm sure, and you able to talk to me soon after that. Because we got my phone number in there, yeah. And so I'm actually not going to make a video on this, but I want you to know when I'm coming because I've set the date now. I've taken the vacation time from work. All right. Of what to ask my parents for a loan, the money that we need. Well, I'm over there, and before we leave, I'm going to. That's what I've been saving up with the Justin account. Um, yeah, I didn't. I didn't even take fuel money from when I went down to Pittsburgh to rescue him. All right. Simply wanting to look at the calendar here. Right. All right. June 5th. Or I'm sorry, June 5th. I'm thinking June now. Okay. Sorry. The weed does that, but it also makes me open to the Holy Spirit is able to use me more effectively if I'm partially um, kind of sedated. Okay, I know that sounds like so horrible, but he created marijuana, and I'm not like when I first smoked it. I mean, it put me on my ass, but you get you get used to it, and but you should not do things like driving and probably paddling a river. um, okay, so anyway, you ready for it? Okay, so my flight out of Cleveland is August 5th. That puts back 1 month, July 5th. That's the day that I felt like God was telling me, and then I'm like, okay, so I want to be there the second week of August. I just realizing it now. It's the 7th through the 11th, and the flight that I was looking at was Saturday, so that I come home from work at 1 p.m. and I have time to really be well rested because I need to go out to Cleveland well rested, and maybe Raven can drive my car back. You know what? It's actually not that much for parking out there. I think Andre was telling me it was like $10 a day. Yeah, I'm just gonna park it. So yeah, I will drive my car to Cleveland, and I'm gonna catch a flight. Because I want to be present with you while you do that, while you take care of that. Because I felt like that's what God wanted, and it turns out, and I was saying we need to do this 1 month out. We need to do this 1 month out. It's all ordained, and what I knew that night too, that really strange night, what I knew, we have already won. I wasn't given all the how exactly and when, like I was not given all that information, but like that feeling of peace inside was so strong that it was like this has already been won. Look at what's going on, like with your, my body. I just like I could I could see everything, and when I prayed that, Holy Spirit, give me strength. Holy Spirit, give me superpowers. Basically, and wasn't really even feeling it. Because I was tired. And then all of a sudden, I get this jolt of energy that just I can't even explain. The thing is, I know and that it's all really happened. But I sound like some cult leader or something that we're supposed to gather empaths, and I know like who to contact, and that we're gonna have this like healing mission. I think that's actually pretty far down the road, but we're supposed to kind of maybe talk about things or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's like I know what to do, and like I knew you, like I told you, I knew to be looking for you. Right around when you were born, I was when the crave hit me. That I need to find my soulmate, like, and connect. And before that was nothing organized, really. I didn't obsess the way that I did when the year that you came around. And fixate those fixations in the beginning. Um, a lot of them seem rather random. I don't even know what really caused me to fixate. Well, maybe it's this one, maybe it's that one, but the fixation was a year at a time. You know, a lot of times, but that love was never returned. But I didn't give up for like a year. And then I started growing wise to my needs, and finding a fetish woman online. But I'll tell you, no matter where I was at in life, the moment that we met, anything that I might have had with anyone else would be over that moment. Whether it be with marriage, Karen, or even another fetish woman, you you are the only one that I'm truly compatible with. I look back at all the footnotes, so many compromises, so many trying to build it up inside any doubts and fears to when everything was funneling positive, but there were always those, she's not devoted enough. Where is she? Why isn't she here yet? Has she forgotten me? You know, but it is clear. I mean, we looked into each other's eyes for like 2 weeks straight. We FaceTimed that even when we were sleeping. It's clear we don't leave each other's minds at all. When we would get disconnected and you would try to call 30 times, it's like me reconnecting with myself. It's there can be no limit to the patience and the experiences that have led me to this. And that strongest crush was a young woman with autism. It had purpose behind it. It had the release of the inner joys that have been squelched by having to conform to the world and their stupid ways. But with you, I don't have to squelch that youthfulness. Who I really am. I should be having some farts if, like, I felt one earlier to hold it in for you, and then had to have been gone because, yeah, it just went back in time. I mean, these long stairs and just making noises at each other. Whole body buzzing. Yeah, I mean that like a rhythm. Yeah, not. I mean, always doped up on you.
One, reactor mode switch shut down. Second unit, reactor mode switch shut down. Copy. Units 1 and 2, reactor switch is shut down. Unit 1, emergency cooling, RC active. Second unit, emergency cooling, RCIC active. Emergency cooling system, Unit 1, IC active. Second unit, RCIC active. Excuse me, sir. The patrollers, they're young guys. Shouldn't we call them back to the control room? Yes, we should. Handle that, please. Hey, yes, sir. Is everyone okay? Someone help me, please.
Did not go down into the proper chamber. I'll just smoke that. Oh.
Got you, all right? Wait a minute. Hold on. How's your hand? Can you get out now? Give me your hand. I'm pulling you out. Okay, all right. Thank you. Was that enough, right? Yeah. I would.
I'm so happy it's Friday. I got some things I got to do tomorrow. Like, probably better if I get Justin's grass cut. Oh yeah, and then I'm riding out to the reservations with Rob.
It was a huge one, huh? The lights are all out. What's with the reactors? Have they all been cut? I have no idea. Have it checked. Okay, sir. Right away. Hey, check Daini Nuclear Power Station 2. If they're shut down, Tokyo's gonna be dark before lunchtime. Yes, sir. Are you okay?
Oh, guess what? I have Microsoft Office now. But it wasn't because of that video. I pressed those buttons. Like he said, you press the Windows button, the control button, the shift button down all at the same time. That it brings up a menu, and you can open those apps like no matter what. Yeah, it did not work that way. It did not pull up any menu. This computer isn't very old. I got this probably about a year and a half ago. So I don't really know why that didn't work. But anyway, then I'm like, I can open them at work. Like I noticed, like, I'm like, hey, I can open them at work, and it wants me to just log into a Microsoft account. And I'm like, that's a Microsoft Teams. That's what like every company uses. So I logged into my work login, and yeah, so it said my subscription had expired, which I can't remember. I think last year I hijacked it like a code that was good for like 1 year. Yeah, and I saw the date matches up too. Yeah, that's when I did that. Doing a little programming there, a little hacking. Yeah, I feel kind of proud of myself for that. But all I did was follow the instructions of video, so. And it worked.
That was a big one. Yeah. Where's the epicenter? Off the coast of San Rico. The exact location confirmed. Get the damage report. Got it. For now, you should Postpone the audit committee meeting and head back over to your office. You're right. Let's do that. Got it. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to request we adjourn so we can gather intel. Prime Minister, you're just gonna run? You have yet to respond to allegations of financial groups from Korea making political contributions.
Where were we? I lost it. Oh, yeah. I know one of the things. I think I did finish. I finished up a topic right as you left. That was perfect. So, yeah, goal for the day was work on the skirting around the trailer, and I got that done. And the home is pretty clean. I should probably do dishes. Yeah, I should do dishes tonight though. And other than that, relax. Yeah, because I just don't feel like I've had time to just sit back and really binge on something. Let myself, but set those goals. You know, yeah, because I know like tomorrow I have to get my raw milk order. Um, yeah, because she's closed Sunday and Monday, and the order came in this past week. I think like Tuesday or Wednesday it comes in, and usually I pick up on Friday, but yeah, I was kind of really in the mood to smoke, so um, it's just and feeling incomplete. You know, it helps us communicate. I really think that, but there'll be no need for that once you're here. Because I really thought I was hooked. Back in the day, I was like, oh, what am I going to do over there? Like for weed. And, Gordo had, uh, Raven's boyfriend, Gordo, he has gamer friends over there. And I'm like, hey, why don't you talk to your gamer friends? They probably smoke. Like, they're going to hook me up. Like, I don't need that. I'll have you. And I know that not having you is really why I smoke. You know, not having you right here now, I feel like it helps us connect. And yeah, that car accident taught me a lesson. That's what my wake up call. It was a car accident that was totally the other guy's fault and everything. Doesn't matter. Like you collide, even if you're like the world's most perfect driver, somebody can still hit you. And then, like, what if it's a pretty bad accident? Of course, the police are going to be there. And I had an ounce of weed in my car. He was the one that, no cops, no cops. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, all right. You're admitting fault here. I had the right of way. You agree? He's like, yeah, and So I called my car insurance company and gave my story like 20 minutes after the fact. I wanted to drive my car on the road and see, is it going thump thump thump, like is it rubbing something, I'm going to turn the wheel all the way and make sure it doesn't catch on something, like nothing that I missed visually, which is a smart thing to do. And reported the facts just as they were, hot off the press 20 minutes later. And then come to find out, I don't know how they were trying to contact me, but they said it in like 30 days, which it hadn't, and it said, that I hadn't like made a statement in like 30 days or something. And, I had my appointment, with the body shop. And, in fact, my car insurance company, they took care of it so well for me. They like set up the appointment for me with Enterprise a car rental. And I have exceptional care because I have like a perfect driving record, and I have like all the packages, with like car insurance. I have an extremely cheap deductible, and I don't even pay that much for car insurance, because there's, I think because I've had speeding tickets just probably a total of like 3 or 4 times in driving for 22 years. Yeah, and I don't get pulled over because all my stuff is up to date, and I don't look like somebody they'd be uh, at at interest to them, really, because I'm clearly like a hobby guy. I got the whitewater stickers, and I want my autism sticker. Love needs no words. The one that, and I don't know what's with this thing, why it's backwards. Like, does it do you like wet it and then like stick it, and then I don't understand. Oh, and I can hold it up and it's right. How about that? You see? It's perfect. And that is the background. That is the background of my screen. And this one, oh, there we go. There we go. Gosh. I feel like you reach through and cuddle me with that. That is just perfect. I don't have any need to for a new picture to replace it, because I swear I see your face moving sometimes. And the pictures on the wall, the one, a perfect view of the toilet. My brother, whom I think suspects me, that should add fuel to the fire. He's been in here. He's the only uh, family member.
Excuse me, please. Allow us to prioritize first the extent of the damage. A national crisis could be ahead. Sir, shall we? Very well then. We'll take a recess from proceedings at this time.
Yeah, I need to change the picture when the face moves. Feels like it does. Subtle.
Yes. I see. Tommy and Kansai International Airports and Towns. That's going to be very important. Right. Just a second. The highways and trains, what's the situation? Which ones? Huh? Well, obviously not. I'm on a call with President Nishimura outside. Just go find out. Yes, sir. We'll handle things here in the meantime.
Chords. They go bad. You can probably hear that. Failing to connect. Just trying to charge my phone. Yeah, it's like everything I got here is junk. I feel like my computer is junk. My phone is definitely junk. These cords are junk. I only paid $1 for them. They're at the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree, you can make a killing if you know what you're doing. But a lot of their products are actually, you don't really think about it, but overpriced, you know. Tuna in a can for $1. Well, Walmart has them for, oh, and it's $1.25 now. That's right. It's $1.25. But yeah, in Walmart they are I don't know, it's hard to get anything for as cheap as it is at Walmart. However, Aldi, which I think they're actually a pretty decent company, and Walmart is not. um, they have competitive prices, definitely. Some of their stuff is actually a good bit cheaper than Walmart. Come to think of it, I should get more of what I can there. And they have moose tracks there, and that's where I thought was the only place to get it, because they have, it's called Sunday Shop ice cream, and they make moose tracks, but so does Turkey Hill, which I get that at Walmart. But I told you about Turkey Hill products. That's like a local product, so I'm supporting that. Or yeah, so that's a good one. It's a good thing to buy at Walmart. Then I don't know, kind of support a local business and not giants like Walmart itself. It's drive everybody out of business, and I mean, their prices used to be really, really cheap. Um, but then as they drive people out of business, like, it goes up. So each dollar goes towards them raising their prices, basically. Yeah, it's crooked. It's not right. But Walmart, you know what they have. You're out of town, they're gonna have pretty much the same thing. I mean, they it's definitely a little bit different in different areas. Like, Walmart does not sell any whitewater kayaks. Like, there might actually even be a couple somewhere that do. But they do somewhat, um, tailor to. I don't know. I doubt it, because this is like some of the world's most crowded rivers are close by here. So Somersville Walmart. If somebody would, it would be Somersville, West Virginia Walmart. But no, they have recreational kayaks, lake kayaks, um, which I do want to go out on that lake with you. Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't miss any of that. I was talking about going out on the lake with you because remember one night I was telling you about we could take a raft. I mean, I raft you could do anything with it really. I mean, you can fish off of it like, and I have a raft that's like extra wide. That one's really good for like um yeah, that would be good for taking out on the lake to fish with, like, because you can use it for that, you know, or a romantic night, just go out in the dark. Do you know what it's like to be on the water in the dark? Like, the water releases something that calms you, and imagine how magical, and seeing the fireflies and being in the country that you've always wanted to live in, finding your soulmate there. He's going to bring you there. Fairy tale come to life. Babe, I see you're going to bed. Signal me if, and I will say good night to you. Good night, my love. I see the sleeping angel. Good night, my love. I'm sorry that I just missed you. Yeah, I was a little stubborn there. Yeah, I was thinking you were coming and going and letting me know, but yeah. I love you forever, my sweet Sydney. Good night, my angel, my sleeping angel. I love you forever.